Hello and welcome to Lake, a news show about Bellevue. I'm Robin Hasseth. Our August show features some places you won't typically find in an urban setting, a horse property where protecting water quality is part of the routine, and blueberry farms in the heart of Bellevue. But first, let's check out some recent stories in the news. In mid-July, the city hosted the first of 4 workshops for residents interested in a solar energy system for their home. Called Solarized Bellevue, the new program is a partnership between the city, local nonprofits, and a group of community volunteers. It provides cost savings for installing up to 25 new solar energy systems.
So the process is designed to reduce the upfront costs, to streamline the installation process for you. So now's the time, the prices are great, and this campaign might help spur you to take that action.
2 more Solarized Bellevue workshops will be held in August, and pre-registration is required. Register online at greenwa.org. The City Council recently amended Bellevue's land use code for part of the Wilburton sub-area east of downtown. The change allows for larger retail buildings of more than 100,000 square feet. It also allows taller buildings of up to 75 feet for a specific area along 116th Avenue Northeast. The change was anticipated in 2008 when plans for the sub-area were updated. A key component of that plan was the extension of Northeast 4th Street from 116th to 120th, and that project is currently under construction. At the north end of the city is a unique neighborhood called Bridle Trails, where you'll find about 300 horse properties. Keeping horses in an urban area can present some unique challenges. Next, an expert shares some special tips for horse owners.
Hi, I'm Elaine Blickley from Horses for Clean Water, which is a program that teaches about environmentally sensitive horse keeping practices. In other words, ways to take care of your horses that's going to be good for the horses as well as good for the land. Because this is a short video, we'll just cover the high points. At the end will be a website address where you can go to find a lot more detailed information. One of the things that we start with is manure management. And that's because horses produce a lot of manure, about 50 pounds a day. One of my favorite ways of managing manure is to compost it. So that would be picking up manure on a regular basis and putting it in a compost pile. Composting is wonderful. It kills bad things that can cause disease. Plus, composting will shrink your manure pile in half, and it creates a valuable, rich soil amendment. You need to choose a high and dry location for your manure pile, and cover the pile so rain won't wash it into local streams and pollute the water.
Bellevue has over 80 miles of streams, and protecting water quality is important. We don't want horse manure or pet waste of any kind washing into our waterways.
The sacrifice area is where you keep your horses in the wintertime when your pastures are super saturated and soggy from rain, and they're not growing. And it's also where you keep your horses in the summertime so that your pastures don't get overgrazed. We call it a sacrifice area because you're sacrificing it as grassy pasture for the sake of the rest of your pasture. And you recognize that grass isn't going to grow here and that you're going to have to do certain things to keep it from being muddy in the wintertime or dusty in the summertime. So this property has done a really nice job of managing mud and managing their paddocks. Most important thing is picking up manure on a regular basis. As we already said, horses produce about 50 pounds of manure a day. I recommend picking up manure at least every 1 to 3 days to help break that parasite reinfestation cycle. But the more frequently you can pick it up, the better it's going to be, the easier it's going to be for you, the less the manure gets ground into the footing. And then you're going to put that manure into your manure management program, which would either be composting it or hauling it off-site. A pasture full of grass means less mud less dust in the summer, and fewer weeds in the spring. The golden rule for pasture management is to never graze below 3 inches. The bottom 3 inches of a grass plant belongs to the grass. And then above that belongs to you as the pasture manager. But you need to remember that horses love that bottom 3 inches because it has the most amount of sugar in it. So you're going to have to be really careful to not let them graze below that 3-inch mark. The other thing to know about pastures is to not utilize them in the wintertime when your soils are super wet and saturated and the grass plants are dormant. So that's going to be approximately mid-October till about mid-March. And that's when you want to use your sacrifice area. Okay, that's it. I hope these tips were helpful for you. And there's more information available for you on the Horses for Clean Water website. That's www.horsesforcleanwater.com.
Utilities will host a free workshop on how to winterize your horse property on Thursday, September 25th from 6:30 to 9 p.m. at the Bellevue Golf Course. In addition to horse pastures, Bellevue has other rural attractions in our urban setting. Did you know that we have 2 blueberry farms right here in Bellevue? We do, and as you'll see, they're a fun and fruitful place to spend some time. Summer means fresh blueberries are ripe for picking, and Bellevue has 2 great blueberry farms. Originally established in the 1940s, the Mercer Slough and Larson Lake Blueberry Farms are owned and managed by Bellevue Parks and Community Services.
Well, it was such a gorgeous day, sunny, but we wanted to come and pick some blueberries.
U-Pick is popular with adults and children of all ages.
I like to bring my kids out here to see where the fruit comes from. It's always fun to pick them, and then when they're just the right sweetness, it's very rewarding. Delicious.
The farms provide a beautiful setting for seasonal U-Pick opportunities that depend on yearly climate conditions. The berries are usually ripe from mid-July to early September.
There we go.
It's a great place to spend a warm summer afternoon.
I'm picking blueberries.
Bellevue's blueberry farms are located at Larson Lake off 148th Avenue Southeast and at Mercer Slough Nature Park off Bellevue Way Southeast. For more information, visit bellevuewa.gov. And now here are some fun upcoming events. Enjoy outdoor movies under the stars in Bellevue through August. On Tuesdays, see summer outdoor movies at Bellevue Downtown Park. And on Thursdays, enjoy movies in the park at Crossroads Park. For more information, call 425-452-4240 or visit inome.com/summermovies and crossroadsbellevue.com. August 15th through August 17th, the Bellevue Youth Theater presents Pippi Longstocking and the Wayward Pirates at the theater at Maidenbower. Tickets are just $5. For more information and tickets, email byt@bellevuewa.gov or call 425-452-7155. August 16th and 17th, come to the Eastside Fuchsia Society Plant Show and Sale from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Bellevue Botanical Garden. The show features a great selection of plants from Eastside gardeners. Admission is free. For more information, visit bellevuebotanical.org or call 425-452-2750. And blueberries are now available at Mercer Slough Blueberry Farm and Larson Lake Blueberry Farm. U-Pick berries are $1.50 per pound. For more information, call Mercer Slough Blueberry Farm at 425-467-0501 or Larson Lake Blueberry Farm at 425-260-2266. That's our show for August. For more information about featured segments, visit us online at bellevuewa.gov. I'm Robin Hasseth. Thanks for watching this edition of Lake to Lake.